LPG gang, what's happening? Thank you for tuning in, y'all. Take what resonates, leave the rest. Take it how it resonates with you and your situation. If you need a personal reading, you guys, check the description box of peacegenesis.com. Of course, y'all are appreciated. Hit those likes, hit those likes, hit those likes. Hit that subscribe if you haven't already. Turn on that notification bell so you get notified when I post. If this reading resonates with you and my readings are a little bit outside your budget, outside your coins, check out King 5 Minutes for $1 in the description box. Okay, the link for that. All right, so we have confidence. Walk your talk, bold action, happy at work, meaningful, rich, outgoing. So I feel like I have seen this recently. Then we have emergence, coming to the light, soul work, awakening, spotlight, many interests, and live gently. Love it. And then we have miracles, gracious gifts from spirit, angels intervene, redeemed, lifted up, needs met, and support. Okay, then. I love it. So we have fertile here on the bottom. Okay, this is hatching new plans, inception, creativity, reborn, source, nest, egg, and flourish. So collective, you got a little something going on here. Now, I do feel like for some of you, you may be working on something new, or you're just going to be getting a lot of downloads right now. I did talk about in one of the other readings about a time jump, or some of you guys shifted timelines. I've been getting that in the last few readings, but I haven't been able to like pinpoint exactly what it is. So I won't go too deep into it unless I know for certain what this is. But let me know in the comments, you guys. Have you heard of that? Have you heard of time, shifting time jumping, shifting timelines, parallel universes, and things like that? Because I feel like some of you guys are kind of shifting. Okay, so let's see what's going on here. Knight of Cups, the Chariot, the Emperor. Yeah, I feel like some of you guys are you're getting out of your comfort zone, or you need to get out of your comfort zone. That's usually with the Chariot, like getting out of your norm or outside of what you usually do. Wow, the Lovers. I'm seeing the Queen of Cups, the Temperance, and the Queen of Pentacles with the Judgment here on the bottom. So I feel like for a lot of you, especially with this energy, it's getting balanced. And you see how the Temperance is in between these two queens, and these two queens are very different. The Queen of Pentacles is heavy into her bag, you know, and the Queen of Cups is, you know, into her emotions. And I feel like this is about you blending these together and creating what it is that you want, or creating the life that you want or desire. Collective, okay? Also, it may work well. Some of you guys need to like work with others. The Devil here. Yeah, some of you guys might collab or look into collaborating with other people, particularly women. It doesn't have to be that, but you know, working to collab with other people. Now, I do love the fact that the Lovers is here, the Sun here on the bottom, under the Miracle. So I feel like someone is going to come in and offer you some assistance, or Spirit is going to be giving it to you. Because here's the thing, okay? This says angels intervene here on the card, and there's an angel here on the Lovers card in the back. That alignment is insane. So I feel like you have, and your angels or your spirit guides are helping you and assisting you with whatever it is that you have on your mind. So I feel like you don't need to have a whole lot of fear. Just go ahead and just trust that you have the support that you need, collective. Okay, we have the Star card here. Let me get something to cover her up with, because she booking naked. Okay, so we have the Star card here. Yeah, and the star can be like literal star, the Empress card. See, this fertile card kind of reminds me of the Empress a little bit. So I'm seeing like you creating plans, or something that you've been working on is about to flourish, okay? Or this is spirit saying that whatever creative endeavor you have, you need to pour as much of yourself into it as you can, okay? Because that's where your prosperity is, and that's where your money is, collective, your emotional fulfillment, whatever it is that you want is right on the other side of what you're fearing. Six of Wands. What are you fearing? Something else flipped over. Where'd it go? There it is. Some of you are fearing expansion. Some of you are fearing being seen. Some of you are fearing like connection with others. Five of Swords here. But this could also be like some of your connections like sabotaging your success as well. So just be mindful of that too, okay? Just make sure that you have people around you that are going to be supportive of you, and that are going to be there for you, and they're not bringing you down, okay? So you have to be very mindful of the people that you have around you when you're trying to elevate, or when you have somewhere that you are trying to go or head towards, collective, okay? But I'm seeing some of you guys may have a fear of being seen, or have a fear of expansion or growing, a fear of success, so to speak. And I feel like some of you guys have a fear of like traveling or leaving home too. So that's another thing as well. Your home is always with you, okay? Home is inside, internal, okay? So some of you guys, you want to leave where you're at, but you may have a fear. Some of you need to leave where you are. That is a given. Like you really need to leave where you are if you want to expand. I feel like you've done all you can where you're at, and I feel like this is more so of a spiritual, not spiritual. Why did I say that? Okay, so I guess that's a thing too, because I was going to say physical, but this is definitely spiritual as well, physical and spiritual. I feel like some of you guys need to be in a new environment. You need a different environment than the one that you're in, and you know it too, man. Child, Six of Cups here on the bottom. Damn. The Eight of Swords here. Yep. Ooh, Lord. The Tower. And the Five of Swords. So like I said, we saw this earlier. So be very careful with sabotaging what you have going on. Sabotaging these gifts from spirit. Now, okay. I'm not trying to scare anyone, but look, okay, if you don't make the changes that you need to make, they'll be forced on you. Okay, Spirit's going to put you in uncomfortable positions so you can make the changes. I've explained in other readings that the Chariot and the Tower, they mirror each other. Okay, the Chariot is 7, the Tower is 16, which reduces to a 7. Okay, they mirror each other in the major arcana. So the Chariot you have control over. He has control over this. You know what I mean? Like, he has control over getting out of his comfort zone. He has control over making these choices. He has control over leaving home, or whatever the case may be. The Tower, you have no control over that. So I feel like the more you prolong making the changes that you need to make, it'll just be brought on to you, okay? So I feel like, so also this could be like realizing some things you have no control over, and being okay with that, getting to a place of acceptance that you may not have control over everything, okay? And that's okay. Things are going to happen, things are going to come up, but I feel like Spirit is kind of forcing a change out of you, because it's time for you to grow and elevate. Some of you don't have, you need to work on your confidence level. And I did a Gemini reading about this recently. I do see Gemini here in the spread. I see Scorpio, Cancer, heavy Cancer, Pisces, Aquarius. I feel like some of you guys need to work on your confidence. And the more you prolong doing what's needed, that's when those towers come, because it's like, you know what, you should have did it a long time ago. Okay, so I feel like this is more so you finding yourself, but the Tower doesn't always have to be negative either. This could simply be an awakening, and this is talking about awaken on here too, like you finding your purpose when you leave where you're from. It's hard to find yourself or find the new you, which is really the old you, but I'll save that for another time. There is no new you. It's the old you, the you that you were before you came to the 3D. But anyway, I feel like in order to find yourself, you need to leave. Like you need to leave the place that created this version of you. So if you're in this version of you and you don't want to be this version of you, sometimes it requires you leaving the place that created this you, if that makes sense, collective. Okay, so I feel like some of you guys need to do like a massive change, but I do see a fear there, or feeling like nobody has your back, or things are going to go wrong, but Spirit has your back. Spirit has your back, and Spirit is going to make sure that you get what you need, always, as long as you do what you are being called to do. And a lot of you are being called to like travel, go a distance, get out of your comfort zone, get a message out, take it how it resonates with you, collective, because this is talking about walk your talk, bold action. You know what I mean? I'm just seeing you need to do something that is outside of your norm. And I feel like this is what this is. For some of you, it's a move. Okay. And I mean like moving to a different state, or whatever, like something like way outside of what you would normally do. This is what I'm getting with this. Okay. Tapping more into an adventurous, the Three of Wands can also be about traveling too. And there's water here. So it's like, some of you, it's like you're going over a body of water to live. Some of you may also find love there too. So, this isn't a love read, but I won't go too deep into that. But some of you may find love where you're going, or you're going to find a love of life. Oh, I love that. You're going to find your purpose somewhere outside of where you are. And I love the fact that there's this miracles card here. This looks so similar. I'll be looking at stuff. Y'all don't mind me. Look how similar these cards look. With the wings and stuff right there. Anywho, collective, I feel like if you feel like Spirit's not watching you or supporting you, you are terribly mistaken. Okay. But like I said, with the angels, it says angels intervene. So for some of you, it may get a little uncomfortable. Okay. Especially with the Tower here and the Five of Swords, it may get a little bit uncomfortable because I feel like this is something that's been kind of nagging at you for quite some time and you haven't made a move. And it's like Spirit's like, okay, well, if you're not going to move, I'm going to move you. Okay. But Spirit is always going to make sure you have what you need. And if you are moving forward ahead to what it is that Spirit or you're being called to do, or Spirit is calling you to do, you will never have to worry about a thing. Okay, as long as you're following your heart, you never have to worry about a thing. All right, so let's get a blockage card for us and see what Spirit has. But you're destined for so much more than what you're doing. Outdated ways, holy fucking shit. Come through, Spirit. Come through it. Come through, baby. And I'm taking that one. Necessary lessons is under there, baby. I can't make it up. I can't make this up. As soon as I start shuffling, Spirit's like, yep, here it go. Here it go. Lady, here it go. Imaginary blocks. Oh, Lord. Blind. Oh, my gosh. Where is my hands at? Clap for my damn self. Clap for my damn self. Baby. Blindness to signs. I'm telling you, Spirit is trying to tell you, but you're sabotaging it. And here, y'all know I notice every little detail. Look what's over her eyes. Look. Love it. Okay, so we have missing signs from the universe that are trying to point you towards success. This is exactly what I've been telling you. You're not listening. So since you're not listening, okay, all right, so pay attention to signs. Slow down and exercise all of your senses. Actively engage with the world around you and notice the signs and synchronicities from the universe that are leading you in the right direction. You already know what you're supposed to do, collective. You just have these fears. You have these anxieties. You have this, I don't know what to do next. What if this happens? What if that happens? You're in your head heavily, and Spirit is like, I got you. Okay? So we're going to do the imaginary blocks, okay? The fears of being blocked or having many obstacles to face are imaginary. Come through. Okay? Decide what's real. It's time to think of the obstacles that you most fear. And I've been telling y'all, I started the reading with this. What you fear the most is what you need to be doing, collective. Okay? It's time to think of about the obstacles that you most fear, or the stagnant aspects of your current situation, and ask if they are real or imaginary. If I could talk, you may be surprised that none of it really exists. Because if once you start moving, you'll start to see, okay, this isn't that bad. It's not that hard. Outdated ways was the first thing that drew my eyes. Traditional thinking or old ways of doing business is no longer working. Modernize yourself. It's vital to keep in tune with the more modern era to stay ahead of the curve, or else you risk being left behind as everything continues to change. Reevaluate your goals. Now, I feel like this also has to do with modernizing internally, not even just like outside of you, but getting up to date with yourself, because you've outgrown where you are. Collective, you know that. You know where you are, you've outgrown, and you need to modernize yourself. And get your outside to match what you have going on internally. If that makes sense, collective. That's what I get with that. I don't necessarily get, but take that how it resonates, because it may resonate. Whoa, okay. So we have watch, it's time to profit, divine timing, seize the moment, okay? Career is waiting period, temp work laid off. Some of you this may happen to some of you, because you've been called to make a change and you didn't make the necessary changes. Sometimes those towers can happen like that. Okay, of course I'm not gonna put no juju on nobody. Okay, let me get these cards. I'm not gonna put no negative juju on none of you guys. Okay, but take that how it resonates, because you have to be sure that you are following those instincts. Okay, we have coins. This is money coming in, wealth, good investment. Okay. Career is sales and finance, getting a raise, and lucky. And then we have more support here. Roles, financial relief, being content and loving care. Supportive role, job security and growing. So I feel like whatever it is you want to do, collective, you're going to be supported. You're heavily supported. You just have to trust a little bit more and be willing to get out of the state that you've been in. Well, I meant the mental state, but state for some of you is like a real life state, country, or whatever, because you're bigger and destined for more. Okay, so I hope this helps you, collective. Again, I appreciate y'all. Leave a green heart if you watch this to the end. You guys, hit the like, hit the subscribe, turn on the notification bell, y'all. Peace out.